Alright, so today I'm going to be doing an unboxing and a short review of the new Himiway Cruiser. So this is actually the second Himiway that I purchased. I loved the first one so much that I ended up buying this one for my wife, and all of my friends and family were really intrigued with the bike. The first thought that you have when you look at the bike is that it should cost 2-3 times as much as it actually costs. And I know that there's been some speculations online with the Himiway because of the price point. So I wanted to show everybody exactly what you're going to get when you purchase the Himiway, straight from the factory and in the box. So I'm going to go ahead and open this box up and we'll peel everything apart and you'll see exactly what you get, and I'm actually going to show you guys how to put it together. Alright, so everything, as you can tell in here, is packaged up real nice. I'm going to go ahead and pull off this bubble wrap at the top. Here. There we have it. Alright, so the first thing you're going to notice when you open the box up is that the bike does come in about 3 different pieces. There is a little bit of installation you have to do. You have to take the handlebars and install them up onto the bike stem, the handlebar stem, and then the front wheel you do have to put on as well, and it takes about 10 to 15 minutes. I'll show you exactly how to do that, but first what I wanted to do is show you some of the boxes of stuff that Himiway actually sends with the bike and give you a feel for what's going to come with the bike. So first off, when you open up this box here, you can see that you've got your pedals, you've got a rear light, you've got the tool, the Himiway bike tool that you can do a number of things with this. You got the manual, and then you also have a small box here, which that is your 2-amp battery charger for your battery. The thing you get with this purchase is the bike air pump. So in this box you get your bike air pump, you also get a phone holder that's made of aluminum, you also get your quick disconnect for your front hub on your bike. You also get this back rack included with the Himiway Cruiser. Go ahead and open it up and show you. These are typically about $75 from any bike store that you go to, and this is the nicest bike rack I've actually seen. It comes with this nice wooden platform so that you can set stuff on it and not have to worry about anything going through. And another nice thing about this is it deflects a lot of mud. So after you install it on there, I mean, you got all this surface area right here that I've noticed like deflects a lot of mud, almost all mud really, with just those little cracks there. You get almost all the mud deflected in your rear tire, which you'll find out with these fat tire bikes, you really need to have some sort of mud deflector on it, a fender of some sort. So this is a really nice accessory that they send with every one of their bikes. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start peeling off this bubble wrap and get the bike out here so that we can get it put together. These Himiways come stock with a Velo saddle, and these are new. here recently, as of the last couple months since I purchased mine, are these new leather hand grips, which I think are going to be really nice. A really nice upgrade in Himiway, so I give them props for that. That was a good thought. Okay, so right here we have the LED headlight that comes with the Himiway, and you might not think much on it, like, you know, oh, it's just an LED headlight, but I'll tell you what, this is a bright light. If I can get this bubble wrap off of it, I'll show you what I'm talking about here. These lights, which I'll mount, I'll show you here in a minute. We'll get this all mounted up on the front, up here on the forks. These lights are actually wired in to right here in your controls to your LCD screen. So you would kick this light on, and as you can see, just with the press of a button, this light will come on and off. And it's all powered through your battery, which is really, really nice. I mean, that right there costs a lot of money coming from other bike companies, so you're getting a lot for your money through Himiway. Everything is just well thought out and very professionally put together from the Himiway company. I'm going to go ahead and mount these handlebars up here on the stem, and then we will put the rest of the bike together. Alright, I'm going to grab my multi-tool, my bike tool that they sent with the bike here. I'm going to remove these 4 screws right here in the bike handlebar stem. And you can adjust the handlebars any which way you want. We'll get into that here in a minute though. Alright, so once you get the angle of your handlebars the way you want them, you want to go ahead and tighten these down fairly tight. And what I'd like to do with the LCD screen is I like to move it back. And you might think, well, that's flat, you're not going to be able to see this. But you can. It's actually very nice. I center it right there on the handlebars. Perfect. And what that allows you to do here is access the USB port, which is on the bottom of this. If you want to charge up your iPods or any of your phone accessories, anything like that. And if you have your screen kicked back too far, you won't be able to access that port. So make sure that you do understand that when you're installing your screen, the pitch with your handlebars. I'm going to go ahead and install the headlight. Put that number there. And you've also got the tool right here. I'm not going to go ahead and tighten this down yet because I'm going to get the front tire on, and now I'm going to set the pitch to the headlight. I'm going to go ahead and put the pedals on and get that step done. Your right pedal is righty-tighty. Your left pedal is reverse thread, so it is lefty-tighty. Go ahead and grab this front tire and put it on. Alright, so I put my quick disconnect rod in, and I'm going to push against it, slide that spring on, and tighten this knob down right here. And you'll just play with it until you get it to where it is tight. There you go. You got your bike. Alright, now that I have the bike put together for the most part, I put the kickstand up, and I'm going to put on the phone holder bracket onto the bike. Just to the right of your power switch, before it goes into the sharp curve, I put that tape right there. Like so. And then I'll put my bracket right there. I've got an iPhone 8 in an OtterBox, so it's a pretty big device. I'm going to go ahead and tighten this down. Okay, so I can see that when I'm riding the bike, I'm going to want it about like that right there. Alright, so now that we have the bike put together for the most part, besides the back rack and the tail light, I'm going to go over a few of the features that I feel like need to be highlighted with the Himiway. So, the Himiway has 4-inch Kenda tires. They're an all-terrain tread to where I've ridden on blacktop, gravel roads. I've driven this through the muddiest fields that you can imagine, you know, some that would have been hard to even walk through, and I've not had any trouble at all. The performance out of this bike has been amazing. Another nice feature about the Himiway is that it has a half twist throttle right here on the hand grip, and what that allows you to do is you don't even have to pedal this bike to power it. You can go ahead and just use the throttle 100% if that's what you want to do. You also have the option to use the built-in pedal assist, and what that means is that when you start pedaling this bike, the motor will actually automatically kick in right after you start pedaling, and then you can adjust the different settings in it to set it to whatever power setting that you want from 1 to 5. The LCD screen that comes with it, it's a Himiway LCD screen. You got a power switch, you turn it on, it shows you the pedal assist that you're in, and it'll show you the miles that you've traveled. You can change the settings to where if you want to record a certain trip, how many miles you went on a certain trip, you can go ahead and record that, clear everything out, and it shows your miles per hour. This bike will go 22.6 miles per hour before the motor kicks out. That's just power only. If you want to pedal assist and power, I've had this thing up to 30 mile an hour, and that's really fast on a bike. And the Himiway comes with a 17.5 amp hour battery. It's a Samsung. It comes with a 2-year warranty, and you can get between 35 and 60 miles on one charge. Put it up against the rest of them and spec for spec and find out what you're getting for the money. And I think you'll find out, like I did, that you're getting way more for your money with the Himiway. This bike also has 180 millimeter disc brakes, which are what I found personally, they're remarkable. The Himiway also offers front adjustable forks to where you can adjust the setting on them. You can lock them in if you want them locked to where they are, if you're cruising down the road and you don't need the suspension, or you can go ahead and unlock them, and then you have your full suspension for off-roading or any rough terrain at all, and anything in between as well. So that's a really nice feature. So the nice thing about the Himiway is you're getting a lot for your money. The quality is top-notch quality. You're getting what other companies are selling for $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 for, at a price point of $1,500 retail. So, and a lot of times you can get on their website and you can find deals that they're running at certain times of the year and discounts. I know that almost all the time they get a discount of some sort to get this bike affordable for you to get in your hands and start using. And I mean, it's just an all-around great bike. It covers, I mean, all bases. If you're looking for a fat tire bike at an affordable price, this is the bike for you. And Himiway has top-notch customer service. So if you have any other questions about the bike, feel free to ask. Also, go to himiwaybike.com. They've got a full website of all the specs on the bike, so you know what you're getting before you buy it. Give Himiway a try. Get a hold of them. Stick with us for the other videos to come. That's the Himiway Cruiser.